Hello guys, in this video I will show you some teams with Kigiri, the new champ, in Arena, because I know people are struggling if they don't have either Valderon or Praetus. It's pretty hard to fight in Arena, and now that we got this banner, we can make some quite interesting teams with Nightmare team comps. I will try to show you so you guys can climb a bit, or at least staying not in Apex but in, holy, I don't remember the name, in Overlord. So let me show you real fast. Now, the main things you can use with Kigiri are, well, of course you will use Torodor if you have him, otherwise you can run Wrath. Torodor is way better because they have buffed the HP and the defensive stats from the mobs in Arena, so now they are quite stronger, and Torodor gives extra bonus and some more basic attacks, but don't worry if you don't have him, you can still use Wrath. And then the other alternatives, the other champs you can use are, well, we will be using Kigiri, of course, and then you can either use Lugaru, Valeria, or Arrogance, well, and Salazar, of course. So I will show you first one team, and this will be the team that I think will help you the most if you're not able to, well, we're gonna use Eloin, just to be clear. However, I think, I'm not sure, that's why I don't want to talk too much about it, but I think you can also use Hollow instead of her, so don't worry about it. So the first thing we're going to try is this one, okay, and I will show you guys real fast. Now, I haven't really changed Torodor gear, and I will show the gear later on, and also my Kigiri is not fully skilled up, so that's a big deal. So at 17 cost, we will place Salazar right here. Okay, ideally you would want to build Salazar with some HP stats. Okay, he's also using the key, which is not ideal. If you want to clear this run faster, you can use Wailing Skull, and also, well, I will show you. If you use Wailing Skull and some Rage Regen, you will clear that way really fast. And I will show you right now where it is. Okay, here. He's also using Arcana, which is slower for what we are trying to do right now. Okay, so the thing is, let's place him with some Rage Regen. Also for Arena, always look for attack bonus. You don't want crit damage as a main stat on any piece. Okay, now we're gonna use some Rage Regen right here, some Rage Regen. Don't worry too much about these stats, okay? Since we are just testing this. And if you want to do it faster, you will of course use Infernal Roar, but you would be missing on future rounds, so I don't really think that's a good idea. And we're back at Kiri right here. Okay. Let's look at this right now. So we start by placing Serene. She goes in Mana Spring set, okay. And we can just click here if we want to be precise with the timing, okay. And then we place Salazar on the left. As you can see, he clears really fast, like insanely fast. If your gear is not good enough to clear like this, you will get the ultimate at round 2 and you can use it, so that's up to you. I really like to use him anyways because it clears faster. And then right when we get the next cost region, we place Kigiri and Eloin or Hollow, whoever you want, and we will get the ultimate for this guy. And look at this, almost dead. Okay, you have to remember that this team is not the best, of course, because you are using Torodor, and Torodor is not as good as Valderon. However, this is more than enough to be in Overlord and maybe low Apex if your gear is good enough. Okay, so you can see we have ulted on wave 4. Now we wait. Ideally, you will be using Invigoration on Torodor. Well, not on. If you're using Invigoration, you can place him here. And if you're using Morale set, you can place him here. Now we would be giving Invigoration to Salazar if we had it. And here we're gonna just ult again and look. There it goes. Pretty fast. Now is where the good things start. Because these waves are way harder, of course. But don't worry too much about it. We can just use both ultimates at the same time every single round. And look. There it goes. I think we didn't even get the Kigiri ultimate, but well, who cares. Also, keep in mind if your team is slow at these rounds, you can use Kigiri like in the second or third mob, and you will still get Salazar ultimate for the last one, which is more than enough, like I did right here, and now, look, he disappears, literally. And the same in round 8. We're gonna just do it again so you guys can see. If we don't have enough DPS for this guy, we will use Kigiri ultimate and it will hit both that guy and the next one. And now we just kill this guy. Okay. So as you guys can see, this team is really solid for arena with Kigiri. But now I will show you some other alternatives, okay? So second team, let's say you have Lugaru and Kiri. The placement would be like this. Where is Lugaru? Here it is. Okay. So the start is always the same. However, when you're using Lugaru, you want to place him first because his first round DPS is really good. It's almost as a Awakening 0 Valderon, so it's pretty solid, as you can see, and we're gonna ult ASAP. Doesn't really matter, we ult for round 2 as soon as possible. Okay, and there it is. I've said it before, but he's not here, so damage is not ideal, but whatever, it works for this. And we have ultimate right in time for the one shot. The best team, as I've said, is the one with Salazar, because you're getting more ultimates on time, so it's way better. But we're just trying to make people get to Overlord at least, so yeah, this is good enough. Now we're gonna ult. We can just place this guy here. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna parry this time. And there it goes. So as you can see, the way this thing works is almost the same always. So it's not something hard to understand. You would just need to use the champs you have and try to fit it to your team. But these are the two strongest teams by a lot. I mean, it's not even close. I don't mean the strongest ones in arena, but the strongest one you can make with a Nightmare Lord. Okay, and I'm almost certain if your gear is good enough, you can get to Overlord or maybe even higher, because his damage is just insane. And to be fair, the biggest thing with Torodor is he helps with the DPS. You can also build him full damage if you want, and it will work. So we're gonna just fast forward. Well, I thought that was the last guy, but well, usually just want to use it on the last one. Also, my Lugar is not fully skilled up, so yeah. Yeah, I think these are the two best teams you can run with him. Maybe we can see some Kigiri teams in the future in Arena because his Awakening 5, I think, is really good for Arena. Okay. As you can see, it boosts his damage quite a lot. But well, I just hope you guys found something useful with this team. As you can see, he's not even skilled up, and his damage was quite amazing. But I hope you guys find this video useful and you can just run this in Arena. Thank you once again and see you later.